Welcome back, YouTube. Thanks you guys for tuning in on another episode here on Left Lane Diesels. We got kind of a cool thing going on today. I want to kind of do a brief rundown on different projects that we got going on for some of our newer subscribers to the channel, and then I want to get to that main thing, which is the $1,000 Cummins, which I am super pumped to introduce that truck to you guys and show you guys exactly what that whole story was and how crazy that thing is. So let's get started. I want to introduce our main project, our biggest project that's going on for the channel, that's going to be going on for the next few months, that hopefully is going to be done in the spring or summertime, depending on how parts come in, how the money rolls in. So let's start talking about that.
What you doing? You being a good girl, aren't you? You are. So this is our main project for the channel. This is a 2006 race truck build that I've been going on the channel for a little while now. It's got a little Cali lean going on to it right now, without the engine and the trans out of it. So this is our main project. This truck should be right around 700 horsepower, 6.0 Powerstroke, obviously. You guys should definitely, if you guys are new to the channel, definitely go back, check out exactly, I've documented every little thing I've done to this thing. So I hope you guys go back and check out all the videos on this thing. We're gonna go back in the barn. I'm gonna show you guys the engine and trans. So here's the engine out of the race truck. We haven't torn it down yet, but that's gonna be one of our next videos that's to come. Obviously, a lot of this stuff we're not even gonna be using, so a lot of the stuff's gonna end up being tossed out. But then we also pulled the trans out. It's two-wheel drive. The truck's two-wheel drive. Hopefully I'm just gonna have traction bars, some big slicks in the rear, and we should be able to hook up pretty good.
There's a lot of good builders out there when it comes to trans building. Sam Wise down in Ohio, I've heard really good things about him. RDD, Ryan Ferguson, Red Diamond Diesel, I've heard a lot of good things about him as well. Honestly, I don't know where I'm going to take it. There's a lot of good companies out there. Those two are the top two that I've heard are the best, top-notch. I think it'd be kind of cool to eventually, when I take the trans to one of those two guys, to go down there and drop it off and actually, talk with them and kind of do a walk around to their shop and stuff. So hopefully we get a chance to do that. Let's move on to our second project. Right now it's all tore down in the barn, so let's go check this thing out.
So if you have a race truck, right, and you want to be able to take it to the track, obviously, hopefully our race truck's not going to be breaking down all the time, but when you're pushing a vehicle to its limits, you got to have something reliable to hook up to a trailer, haul the race truck to and from the racetrack. So that's why we got this thing. This is another 6.0 Powerstroke 2005 F350 XLT package, 10 blade in the turbo there, straight piped. It's got a stack on it. Sadly, we're in the process of doing a wheel bearing because 20 by 12s. We're also going to be tearing down and doing the oil cooler on it. Our oil temps are absolutely through the roof right now, so we got to do that. As you can see, we got a nice coolant filter.
So hopefully this truck is going to be super reliable for us, and can be kind of what we use, our guinea pig, our tow pig, for hauling the race truck to and from the track. So that is our other project. I go back to the back of the shop. I want to show you guys something.
So as I mentioned before, on the tow truck here, we did the KC 10 blade and the 360 full rebuild on that turbo. I had a lot of interest in that, so I have another spare 6.0 turbo, and my plan is I'm going to have a video on this of installing the KC 10 blade and doing the 360 rebuild so that you can get the same sound as this truck has, which you guys can go back in a previous video and listen to that.
So in that video, I hope to show you guys exactly how to tear down a 6.0 turbo, do the rebuild, and also install the KC10 blade so that you can get the same sound as you hear on the 03 turbos. And I'll kind of explain the difference between the two, the 13 blade and the 10 blade, exactly what all that means, and why there's such a huge sound difference as well. Well, as you guys know, there's a lot of content coming your guys' way, so I hope you guys are subscribing to the channel. Obviously, hit the like button, of course. I want to start to really try and grow the channel. Had a lot of interest in the channel, so we need to really start pushing this thing to expand and grow and get more traffic through the channel. So liking this video, liking the videos is a huge step in pushing our videos up when people search certain items in the search bar. So that's the biggest thing, is I need you guys to like the videos, but also if you guys like the content that I'm putting up, leave a comment, let me know, give me some feedback on the videos, and also subscribe, be a part of the Left Lane Diesels crew so that we can continue to make videos. YouTube's starting to crack down a little bit on some of the smaller channels like mine, so I really need you guys to help me out here and like these videos and subscribe and be a part of Left Lane Diesels so that I can continue to make these good videos and continue to give you guys content on these 6.0s, the 12 valve, and the race truck, obviously. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this, and I hope you guys are going to be subscribing and liking these videos and being a part of the Left Lane Diesels. Alright, so let's jump right into what this video is all about, the $1,000 Cummins. Got a call from a guy at the shop. He's like, I got this 12 valve for sale. I don't know what it's worth. It doesn't run. It's got high miles on it, so let's go check it out.
Here it is, guys. Here's the $1,000 Cummins. Like I said, this guy calls me at the shop, and he's talking to me about this 12 valve he's got for sale. It's a 95. He doesn't know what it's worth. It's got high miles on it. It's rusted out. He's like, it doesn't run. I don't know if it's just ran out of fuel or what. Started talking to him, and I figure out that it's got power windows. It's an SLT package, so it's got power windows. It's 4x4, so I'm like, oh man, this might actually be somewhat of a decent truck. Talking to him a little bit more about it, and I was like, well, what are you trying to get out of it? And he tells me, he's like, oh, do you think it's worth $1,000? And I'm thinking to myself.
And when this guy says $1,000, I'm thinking to myself, hopefully the wind isn't too bad for you guys. I'm thinking $1,000. Shoot, I've seen 12 valve engines, just the engine themselves, go for more than $1,000. So I was in shock, and I was like, oh yeah, I mean.
So me and a buddy loaded up with a truck and a trailer, and we headed over to this guy's house. We had a little bit of fuel with us, so we put some fuel in the tank, primed the system, and the stupid thing started right up. So the thing has rust. I will not deny that. But it runs and drives, goes down the road. I actually daily drive this stupid thing over 100 miles a day, and it gets fantastic fuel mileage. It does have an oil leak, as a 12 valve, any 12 valve would. So I really don't have anything crazy done to it. When I initially bought it, the brakes were awful. So there was actually a broken brake line. So we replaced one of the brake lines. You can see it right there. It's a little bit, it's kind of shiny. I'll show you guys too right there. This shiny brake line. Ended up replacing that. Obviously you had to do the classic big honking air filter on the end of this. That's pretty much a need. Got to do that. 4-inch straight piped exhaust, as you can see there. Full 4-inch straight pipe all the way to the back here. Diamond eye, of course. The AFC housing here, obviously we had to modify that a little bit. Moved it forward, moved the whole housing forward. I'm talking about this right here. Move the whole housing forward, turn the star wheel, crank the fuel pin on the back there. We also shaved down the fuel plate inside of there to a 0 plate. So as I said, power windows, power locks, everything works. Look at this right here. 362,000 freaking miles. This thing has some high miles on it. Nice interior. Dash isn't broke or anything like that. The seats, there is one little tear right here in the driver's seat. Passenger seat looks good. Center console. Let's go ahead and do a cold start. Let's see if this thing can even. Of course, you got your wait to start lights over here. get. It's about, let's see here. It says 45. I'm not believing it though. We're gonna do another cycle just because we can. Wait to start. No throttle, of course. We don't need that. It's a 12 valve. It'll start. Oh boy. Look at that. Practically no smoke. Oil pressure came up. Have a little bit of a hiccup there for a second, but this stupid thing just fires right up every time. Let's go listen to the exhaust. Friggin' beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So like I said, I drive this stupid thing over 100 miles a day. Daily driven at 362,000 miles. It gets phenomenal fuel mileage. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I've driven 559 miles and I'm only at a quarter of a tank. I mean, my 6.0s don't even get that good of a fuel mileage. This thing is freaking awesome. I absolutely love it. It's not, you know, it's not moving the earth underneath it by any means, but you know, it does move a little bit. So eventually I want to get this truck to the point where actually this is going to become the next project. So we have the race truck, we have the tow truck, which the tow truck's just going to be kind of a basic 6.0 build, you know, bulletproofing, and that's about it. Then the race truck, obviously that's our main thing on the channel. So that's going to be our main focus for a while, but eventually I do want to make this into a project. You know, I want to make it right around 600 horsepower, twin turbos, you know, maybe do like a rat rod project, like, you know, fast fuel system, you know, all sorts of different things that we can do to this truck to increase the reliability and make this thing fast too. So when you first initially buy something like this with this many miles, you don't really know the history of it. So one of the things I want to do to the truck, we're going to be doing the killer dowel pin. If you guys don't know what that is, I'm going to explain that in the video when we do that. We're also going to be doing a lot of like basic maintenance, oil change, fuel filter change, some basic stuff, reliability stuff, so that when I'm daily driving this truck, it's not going to give me any issues. So that's kind of what's coming up next for the channel. Between all the different projects, we got a lot of content coming for you guys. You guys are smashing that like button, smashing the subscribe button, so you guys can all be a part of Left Lane Diesels. We got a lot of different content coming for you guys. You know, like I said, main project, race truck, tow truck, 12 valve. I mean, between the three, we're gonna have videos I'm gonna start uploading a lot more frequently for you guys. I want to do at least one a week if I can. You know, between work and school, I'm kind of, you know, I got a tight schedule, so I want to start posting a lot more for you guys. I've kind of been on a 1 month type thing, but with all these different projects, I got a ton of parts sitting in my room, so we just gotta record it. We gotta get it up on YouTube for you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Like I said, we got to get our ratings up there, so make sure you guys are smashing that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, I hope you guys are going to be enjoying the videos as much as my previous followers, and I hope you guys are going to enjoy being part of this team. And for my new people that are just watching this video of me doing the walk around on the $1,000 Cummins, I hope you guys are going to subscribe. I hope you guys are going to like this video. I hope you guys want to be a part of the Left Lane Diesels crew and be a part of the channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos and being a part of the team. I hope you guys have a good freaking day. Enjoy the rest of you guys' weekend. I'm gonna go and edit this video, get it up on the channel, and we're gonna go work on the tow truck today. We're gonna be doing the oil cooler swap on it and doing the
wheel bearing on the passenger side there. So we'll see. I might record that and throw it up there, guys, for you guys. You know, leave a comment down below if you guys would like to see me, you know, doing that stuff. And then obviously look forward to the KC Turbo rebuild, doing the 360. Charlie Fish is an awesome guy out there, so look for that video to come out soon, as well as tearing down the race truck engine and getting that prepped to be built. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, hit the like button, subscribe, be a part of Left Lane Diesels. I will see you guys on the next one.